Right. It has been a while since I've done one of these. It's literally been like probably a year almost since I've done one of these. But we are back and backer than ever, y'all. Figured it would be a pretty good time to come back. I'm not lying. Probably been close to a year since I've done one of these. Like end of August last year. Yo, Midwest Trucks, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you in here. Uncommon. Hey, what's up? Uncommon Woman 100. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for liking the stream. Getting a lot of people in here already. That's good. And it's probably been like a year since I've done one of those. Not a live stream, but one of those. Is it storming tonight? It is, yeah. Which I'm actually kind of glad about because it's been so hot. I'm hoping it'll break because I got 2 more Tuesdays to record. And it's been like really hot. So this should make it. Oh god, it's so hot. Yeah, it's been hot like everywhere, but I'm especially tired with this because it's just been like really repetitive. Like normally heat waves only last like 2 3 days. I swear this one's been going for like a week or so. I mean, we've had an extreme heat warning for probably the past week. I'm not even lying. And it there, we actually haven't had a nice day in a while. Oh, I know. And it sucks because it's end of summer. Want to be outside a bit more, but with it being so hot, it's just really kind of ridiculous. I'm hoping, of course, right when I start the live, there's not as much lightning, but there's another storm that's trying to form like that way, and it's gonna come in this way. There was some lightning. I don't know if I got it, but it's like there's another one coming like right there. It's coming up here, but I'm hoping that this will cool stuff down. It probably should, so I can get some good videos before summer ends. But we'll see. Thanks for liking the stream. I appreciate everybody here. Yeah, the front is right behind my house right now. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's actually lacking a lot of lightning. It wasn't before. It's just still so hot though. More. It's like it's humid too. It's the humidity that's pretty bad too. I mean, like it's all bad. It's just Oh, of course, there's lightning and didn't even get it on video. I guess that's where to look. It's just so ominous, but yet so cool. Like I know what's coming, and like of course it has to be all like northwest of us. Like south of us, I mean we're practically getting like surrounded at this point. Lately, Aspen has been taking so many residential contracts by me. I know that Aspen has doing a lot around. I'm in St. Louis, so I know they've been doing a lot around like St. Charles and like the Lindenwood University area, they've been picking up a lot of contracts. Um, which is fine. I mean, good for them. But they've just been doing a lot. You know, I honestly feel like they're gonna start to take. See, I'm in Florissant and I have Gateway, so I don't know. I'm just thinking like, you know, but I've really never known Aspen as being so much like a residential, more commercial besides anything. And now there's lightning over there. I literally can't catch any lightning. But yeah, I saw Aspen's trucks. They're not bad. Really be cool. I'm hoping to eventually at some point in time get like to spread out a little bit more. You see that right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess they're low rated a lot. Yeah. See, I mean, because Gateway, I mean, I mean, for me, they've done good, right? But like, you know, I treat them good. I try my best, but I seen their VR they're running. Yeah, I know. I feel like because I'm surprised that I'm seeing. I was thinking that they would probably just go like the cheaper way and just buy a bunch of Corrado cans because I mean most of their fleet already is front loaders because they do commercial mainly. So I figured that's what they're gonna go to mostly, but I'm fine with it in rear load. Oh, that was good. Finally. Is there a storm coming? There is, yes. It actually looks like it might be coming like way more towards me now. You don't think? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of similar to what Gateway did. They're only the and yeah, because I know that what Gateway did is they're gonna use their contract money up. So like they're gonna get say I don't know, they just get this city's contract, they get paid this amount of money, they're gonna buy new trucks, or they're just gonna buy new trucks now, and they're like, which I'm fine with that. They're probably gonna buy a whole lot of side loaders and ZRs, but they're probably gonna buy a lot of those. But and that's what Gateway did too. They know that they're picking up a lot of they know that they're gonna be transitioning to more residential stuff. So let's buy more trucks. They'll be in debt, but hopefully they'll be able to pay it off. But I mean, I'm kind of excited for them. I have noticed. I've kind of noticed that. I mean, just definitely see how they do. I think they'll do good, but yeah, Meridian was like that for a bit, but they gave up. So many contracts didn't happen. Yeah. So, well, Force in here we've had it was Meridian and then Gateway. Um, that's because why everybody has Meridian cans out here. So, but yeah, Meridian pretty much did the same thing too. But and Meridian is now in at least like St. Louis County. They're more commercial. I feel like, but I know they do some. Oh, I had my bad. No, you're good. I don't know, but it's good to see because I feel like it's just been lately. I just feel like if you're gonna get a new contract, I feel like lately, like Republic has been kind of really good. I mean, Republic's always been big in St. Louis and everywhere really on that, but yeah, Meridian. I wish I would have gotten it. I started recording. Did I get that on camera? I hope I did. But Anyways, I started recording Gateway literally, like, pretty much right when Meridian left, and to be honest, I wish I got more videos of Meridian when they were here. I mean, obviously, I didn't know they were gonna leave, but it was kinda cool watching getting dark fast. It is. Yeah, it's getting dark real fast. You can see obviously the line of storms right there, or the line of it, whatever. Yeah, they had a larger fleet, even though they took over small WM. But yeah, they were taking over, and I know Gateway's taken over some too. Wild, no, not Wild. Yeah, Wildwood. Gateway's taken some in there, but Meridian was big in St. Louis. I know they didn't start in St. Louis, but they grew in popularity a lot. I feel like in St. Louis, I had Meridian when I lived in like St. Louis. Yeah, yeah. So I feel like because I know Meridian really, Florissant. I remember since I was born, we always had Meridian. It was like kind of like Florissant, Eureka, Wildwood, Lake St. Louis. I mean, a lot of places. I feel like, especially kind of more in North County, except for Hazelwood has a Republic, and I don't know. But then where like more like even more north of me in like the Jamestown area, they all have it's all Waste Connections over there. Yeah, cause I know Wildwood. It was Meridian and Wildwood had Meridian, and then I think that I might be wrong. I know for a fact that Wildwood had Meridian for quite a bit of time, and then kind of around the same time that we switched to enforcement, they switched also. But I'm pretty sure Wildwood switched to. I'm pretty sure they switched to Waste Connections for a little bit, and then they split. And then they split half Gateway and half Republic. But apparently Gateway's not doing good over there. Um, in in Wildwood, but yeah, you're correct. Yeah, I know. I remember. I mean, I remember everybody switched all at once. And we really believe it or not, I specifically remember we've never had problems with Meridian until the last week. They just didn't pick up recycle that one day. I mean, they came back the very next day, but sad to say it, we've had more problems with Gateway than we have with Meridian. But Gateway really grew in Florissant. I feel like the Great Gateway started in Florissant because when they started here, all new trucks except for one. They had one Mack Leach rear load. That was the only truck that was old. All of their other trucks were either Freightliners or they had one International, all brand new. And then they started, I feel like, kind of here in Florissant, and then they got bigger, and then they expanded. That's why it's cool if I can come. I don't want to go like too far away, but I don't even think you can see really. But Gateway Recycle Can, and then Meridian Trash with their old logo. So I like this Gateway can though; it's pretty good. But both the cans are pretty good. Yeah, Meridian was always good, but I do know that they were lacking a bit in places, um, quite a lot of places. I mean, that's why they fell off so quick. But where I was, they weren't that bad. But I do definitely know places. But from what I'm hearing, I feel like Gateway's kind of doing worse. Which I mean, like, I'm not trying to say something bad about Gateway. Obviously because I feel like I feel weird saying like I've seen them grow, but like I feel like I kind of have come from like kind of like going from like a smaller company to a bit bigger, but um Meridian disappeared fast, man, which, to be honest, I was actually kinda sad about that. I mean, literally within a year, Meridian lost probably 80% of their residential contracts in St. Louis County, and it was just quick. Someone I know said they missed 3 weeks straight, which is crazy. You know what else is crazy? That lightning strike right there, yeah, but that was perfect timing, yeah, but I hear I know a lot of people had I mean, yeah, like you said, weeks, and, it was mainly trash. I think it was, I think Recycle and YW were kind of right, but it was trash, and I know from, like, watching, like, the news clips, I saw, like, for some people, it was definitely bad, um, and then times that they would come, it wouldn't be on collection day. Grace hauling is big by me, immoral. See, yeah, so great. I didn't know too much about Grace hauling. There's a Grace hauling bin just down the street from me. I'm guessing somebody probably moved from where they are more in West County and took the bin with them here. But yeah, I didn't know too much about it, and I looked it up. Their trucks look nice. Um, I could see, I don't really think I'll see them moving into St. Louis County right now. I feel like there's for Grace Hauling, they're good where they are. I feel like there's a lot of competition right now in St. Louis County. But Grace Hauling, they look good. They have good trucks. I've seen some videos about them. Yeah, I do know they're more rural areas in West County. But I'm like, I'm just saying, like, if Florissant would to switch, leave Gateway at some point in time and go, I was thinking, like, just who would they go with? But I mean, I don't really know. What happened to the Yeah, I honestly have no idea, to be honest. I mean, I feel like I don't know. It's like it is sad though too because I know a lot of, you know, good companies and buying that's another thing that I'm thinking about too is like that was another good one. Like buying out companies. Like I feel like that's something that Aspen might try to do, maybe. Let's see, commercial building fire near my location. Cool. Great. All right. Anyway, so yeah. I don't know. I just feel like just changes quite a bit. That's how it was. That's how it is. Just it's kind of unfortunate, but it's cool that I got because back when Aspen bought out Midwest Wheat in the '90s, which I didn't know. I actually did not know that either. I didn't know that either. There's a lot of Midwest waste cans around here, which something I'm I'm thinking that possibly Midwest waste might have picked up around here potentially for a little while potentially because of how many cans there are here, or not not how many but there's a decent amount of Midwest waste mid waste whatever Midwest waste. Um, but I mean, yeah, because I feel like that was before it was, and then Republic bought, um, Republic bought Aldi, and then what was it? It was forget the name. Was it Progressive Waste Systems that Connections bought? I think it was Progressive Waste Systems Connections bought. Yeah, Florissant did. My parents used to live in Florissant, and they had Midwest Waste in the '90s. We have our camp from our Okay, so cool. Yeah, yeah. I didn't. I didn't know what it was. So okay, yeah. So Midwest Waste. That's good to know. Yeah. So I guess it was potentially maybe Midwest Waste, Meridian, Gateway. Keep getting like a heart attack for a second because I look up and there's always looks like there's like a little like tornado-ish kind of thing looking like it's gonna drop. I'm like, I'm just watching a storm here. I'm just not really in the mood for there to be a tornado that drops on top of me right now. I have never seen any of those trucks online though. I have not either. I feel like they transition Midwest Waste transition more into Illinois, I feel like, after they kind of left here. But I don't know. I just can't find many Midwest Waste trucks. I mean, in general. I mean, I don't even know if they're too much of a thing ish now. I mean, I really don't think they are. But yeah, see I didn't know before Meridian, I didn't know um like who all picked around here. Yeah, I think they are gone. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, well, I didn't think they are. I thought that they might be. I just didn't know because there are some Midwest waste cans around here. But I mean, also at the same exact time, there's a lot of WM cans around here. There's some Republic. There's some of all companies around here. So there's no real way for me to know. And then I heard rumors sometime that Biffy used to collect around here, but I don't even know. I feel like they were way more North America. I think they also had a yard East St. Louis, but they also bought at Republic. Okay, yeah. Yeah, bought out. Yeah, because I mean, Republic's been buying out quite bad. I mean, I feel like if Republic's going to do something, or if a company is going to get bought out, I feel like Republic or Aspen might be the one that does it. But man, Republic, they've been targeting really those smaller companies. I think Biffy was more Ferguson area. Okay. Yeah, so Biffy and Ferguson, and then there's I can't remember. I feel like I know Ferguson now has I think Rep- I think it's Republic, but it might be Connections. I don't know. It's either Republic or Connections. I think it's Republic, but I don't know. It is cool to think though, like a lot of these companies, like Biffy, like really doesn't exist too much anymore. But there are some Biffy cans. I've seen a Biffy cart around here a long time. Yeah, there's two on that street actually, both used for yard waste. Um, but they're real old Biffy cans. But yeah, there's two, one there on that street and another one right there. I think I have a couple of videos of them getting picked up. Am I about to get hit by this thing? Looking at this, I'm like, I don't know. The clouds are starting to like move towards me. I guess I'll find out if I can strip a lane. I haven't seen it. I'll see if I can find them. I have um okay. There is one person that's near there that has anything. But I'm not sure if they got replaced though. Yeah. So cause um okay, I don't know what's happening here. Um I it okay. This the wind starting to blow out of the middle. Yeah, but anyways, cause earlier this year, Gateway broke our accidentally broke our yard waste can, and I know that Gateway has yard waste cans because I have seen because once Meridian left Florissant, all of Meridian's cans got owned by Gateway. And that was like really all Florissant cans. So I'm talking like so Meridian has Waste Connections, Biffy cans, Republic cans. I mean, any cans really that kind of were around here. Um, Republic or not Republic, Gateway bought. And I do know that Gateway has yard waste cans because I've seen them. But, whenever, we called to ask if they could give us a, yard waste bin, apparently they discontinued doing their yard waste bins, so that's interesting, but which I know too because for a while, Gateway would give out to new customers, WN bin, I mean, just, a bunch of different bins that some of them didn't have Gateway, um yeah, around here, there's so many different cans. Yeah, it's like because around here, because it was the year no, 2 years before Meridian left Florissant, they did, new cans because you had to pay for a can for Meridian here, I think. You had to pay to get a Meridian can. We always just had, like, those cheapo bins you'd buy at Home Depot, and that's what most people had to here around here. They had, like, toters or, stuff like that, they just had bins like that, and then eventually it was, I think, 2017, 2018, they rolled out with they gave everybody, um they gave just about all their customers Meridian bins. That's why I have the Meridian bin right here. Um, but they were all they were all used though. They gave us all used Meridian bins, and they said that they were gonna give us all new bins, but, um, yeah, so then whenever Gateway came along, they just had us use, Meridian's bins, and then for a while, if there was a new customer, then they would just give them a, Meridian can with the Gateway sticker on it. Honest game soda for yard waste. Yeah, and then a lot around here, most people use toters or stuff like that most of the time for yard waste because hopefully I wasn't blocking that one wherever it struck. Man, it's so hard. Yeah. Can't really pay. Now I'm having this conversation. Whenever I go out on Tuesday, I'm gonna be looking and I'm gonna take pictures of good cans. All right. I see. I'm gonna end the live here. Probably gonna go inside. The storm is moving more towards me, and I. Okay. Sorry, my mom's telling me I have to go inside because the storm's coming here. I'm sorry. All right. Anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Sorry I have to leave this in, but yeah, there's a ton of thunder in my house right now. Yep. I know. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. Sorry I have to end the stream so suddenly. But yeah. I will be back and Tuesday. I'll have more videos. So, yep. Thanks, guys.